like that. Just once again, just shout out to Master Hand Gaming. Definitely follow us on all platforms you see it: Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Just follow all the platforms. Show us some love. Help us build up that, you know.
We're all grassroots right now.
That Xanadu type feel that we were.
Well, that's what we want.
Talking
Basically,
about.
the more big events exist, the better. And we do actually have a sizable event or a venue coming up. Looking like the date tentatively July 31st. I'll keep the details scarce at the moment, but expect an announcement somewhat soon. And hopefully,
sure if they're jumping right into it. They're doing hand wars. I feel like they're just jumping.
No, they're jumping right into it. I don't think Bryce's hands need any more warming. He's been on fire all day, and honestly, Biddy's been playing really great himself. So we'll see how this matchup goes. I actually have no idea how this matchup goes.
This is singles losers semifinals. So if I'm not mistaken, the
this
semifinals are
3
3
out of
5. So
yes.
this is the one. This is the one where you're going to see really good adaptation among players.
And we've seen both these players
attack. Do we know who's in
attack.
Grands right now?
In Grands, I think we have James, because James took out Gons in winners finals, if I remember correctly.
So that would leave him, and then Gons.
So whoever wins this is going to play Gons, and then
which would be crazy because both of these players are very much capable.
I would
love to see one of them take on James.
You know what? I love Biddy's Toon Link quite a bit because he does so many cool things with the bombs. I would also love to see a DDD hit losers finals right now. I mean, that would be great.
Like, no matter what, like at this point, and the invincibility showing ends up going right through the bomb, which would typically be a really good
super even game. And I gotta wonder.
It's like,
I guess with Toon Link's projectiles, I guess that makes Gordos tricky. I would imagine they probably reflect them back. I don't know what the hitboxes are like on all the moves. I had no experience with this matchup, but just knowing how the Gordos work, I think like an arrow, a boomerang, all those things kind of send it back.
Yeah, I think that's difficult is that, like we just saw him throw the bomb down off the ledge because it's like a very good edge guard attack. Just keep them off, but without the danger of going off the stage yourself.
I've noticed Bryce makes it. Wow, first stock, back air.
First stock for Bryce. Swift
I've noticed, I mean, Bryce makes it awfully difficult to ledge guard because what I've noticed him do is he'll either do that thing where he up airs underneath the stage, or he'll basically back off the ledge and come back with a forward air, and it just seems to cover so much range. There's really no.
Yeah, but in the same token, that was really good. That was really good setup by
by Biddy.
Yeah, he did the bomb into the forward air.
He knows how to use those bombs. He uses them like in all kinds of ways. I love when I watch him just bomb right into like an up smash. It just looks so brutal.
Ooh,
yep, there we go. You see the boomerang, the Gordo.
Very good. And arrows it again. He's
Bryce
showing that like
he's gonna have to.
He's basically showing. I have projectiles, you have projectiles too, but I'm way less afraid of yours.
I've noticed both these guys what they'll do is they'll throw out an aerial, whether it be a back air or forward air, and then they both have a very good nair that they can follow up immediately after the initial aerial, and both of them can be hitting in the air at any time.
Right back at him. I mean, he did end up taking one Gordo to the face before, ends up calling up the air dodge to dodge the Gordo, ends up doing an up smash.
Wow, this is.
We almost saw another
close game. Bryce just full of close games today.
Yeah, Bryce is not having any cakewalks. Like, he's earned all of his matches. It just makes it that much more intense.
He's on fire after that Jackal
And Biddy looking for another bomb setup.
He's taking it to Biddy right now, and Biddy is obviously no joke.
Yeah, Biddy's pulling a bomb almost like to a second, basically, just trying to zone out so perfectly.
Oh my god.
Great meeting, man.
Definitely talk to you later.
And Bryce gonna take game one. Huge momentum boost for Bryce. Because keep in mind, now Bryce has 2 wins in a row off of the last set. So he's feeling
We come back, we're going to this parking lot. 2 cars come and like park in front of us so we can't go.
Alright. So we got a pretty quick game going off right now. Final D it is.
Alright, so we're gonna do a run back. I definitely think this is a good stage for Toon Link, and he knows that. He's like, you know what, I didn't lose because of the stage. He just got 1 or 2 good hits more than me.
I think platforms would benefit DDD much more than Toon Link, and I think Biddy absolutely knows that. And even like a thing like Smashville, like if he were to get caught with a forward air on one of those platforms, Toon Link is much lighter than DDD. These games are going high percent. I guess it's a little too risky. This, as you mentioned, this is probably the place to stay.
Yeah, and then if there were any other suggestions, Smashville would be good for him. And that was a nice bomb setup because ends up bombing right into the up air. Like you were saying before, he just knows what he's doing when it comes to those bomb setups. Like,
he seems to have multiple setups he'll do, from whether it be him throwing the bomb down from the air or him throwing it right at you in the air. He just seems to know.
Nice shield pressure, ends up calling out the roll in with a forward smash. Ends up taking that stock only 63 mid%. So right now it's looking like he's definitely just taking a sizable lead as we see a 41% combo.
And Biddy just
very quick work.
just making him in the combo feed at the moment.
That's the one disbenefit of DD is that he hits so hard, but since he is a heavier character,
And look how,
he moves hits. So
how
those light
big
hits,
his like frame is.
exactly, like
He's
those
got-
light hits do not send you far at all, so they just lead into other light hits and just end up comboing some cool things. And walks into the girl, like I was talking about before, but
Again,
against Jackal.
There's no safe ledge guard options
Ends up-
against DDD, honestly. I mean, the way Bryce is playing right now, it makes it look that way anyways. Oh man, a very solid up
Catches-
smash, gonna
catches Bryce
catch
slipping, gets a
every
forward
bit of
smash.
that forward smash.
As a jumping around that Gordo, I thought he was going to end up running into it.
But you
Gets
know
the
what?
Bomb. Another bomb. I'm not sure if that was a forward or a reverse back.
That was
either
a
beautiful
forward air,
combo.
and that move has quite a bit of knockback on it. But DDD is just so heavy.
Biddy's just popping off right now, not letting him touch him. Ends up whipping the bomb.
Great
ledge
pivot
guard,
grab,
just
though.
because the super armor that DD gets.
Pivot grabs in there, and he's gonna hit that bomb on the way
He's gonna do
down.
a falling up air.
Not a great place to be above, as we've seen.
I think one more bomb setup and it could potentially just take the game.
Absolutely. I mean, Bryce is hanging on to this, hanging on the
but now
stock
Bryce is
pretty
doing
tight.
some moves of his own.
And a few more percent.
And like we were talking
all right.
about, one more bomb into a forward air, and that's easy. So it's 1-1 right now. I'm not sure if it's gonna go back again. I'm going to make a prediction. Maybe like
I wouldn't be surprised to see this
Town
whole.
City, Battlefield.
I wouldn't be
platforms.
surprised to see this set be entirely
Just all
Final
Final
Destination.
Destination,
I wouldn't be
because
surprised.
At this point, their neutral is just so like tight knit with
Both
each other.
those games are tight. I mean, if anyone would have a reason to switch, I guess it would be Bryce. He might want some platforms.
Exactly.
Or honestly, I might think Duck Hunt might be a good stage, just
Duck Hunt also
because he's
Only
so
that
heavy.
tree, if he catches him on that tree, like he could also get like
there's-
really early kills, and the stage just goes so high. The ceiling is nuts.
So there's that, and just physically, it's just a huge stage. So
Exactly.
we've already seen DDD survive some pretty big attacks at high percents because he's so heavy. So I think you think I think Duck Hunt was made for basically 8-player Smash.
Exactly.
So I mean, he could survive for a long time. Him
As we
having
see, another nice decision though. I definitely respect the choice to go to Dreamland. The ceiling is a bit smaller as compared to Melee, but the sides are much
This is
larger.
actually-
and we've been seeing a lot of side kills.
Bryce actually seems to really bring it on the stage. This is the stage where he and I in the first set, like he just destroyed me. And I don't know if it was like Wispy not being my homeboy or what happened, but before I knew it, he had
Wispy
me.
the new Randall.
Yeah, exactly. Before I knew it, he had me at like 80%, and he had like 2, and I was like, oh
Yeah,
man.
this is another stage where I feel like it's just good for DDD because the sides are very large, and he's been getting killed off the side
Biddy.
a ton.
I mean, Bryce getting some acid indigestion there with that bomb.
But like the top, it's just so, it's like a much smaller than you would imagine.
Yo,
so he's
yeah.
able to kill those tiny characters just much quicker on the
And
top.
you're right,
which
with-
is where a lot of his skills are coming
With
from.
those up airs too, where he's been making a lot of those air dodge reads, and DDD has so many active hit
Damping him out
frames.
with that, Biddy comes in with that boomerang.
Pretty good
and
sort
the
of
bomb.
tech.
Ends up hitting with his own Gordo, misses the tech, still survives though.
All right, let's see what we got to let
Biddy
guard the ledge.
definitely not afraid right now. This stage is like, the sides may be big. It's gonna take me a lot longer to kill you, but like points, I'm gonna do it one way or another. And it's definitely
And
showing.
it looks like
We just see. I'm not sure if that was a back throw from DDD, but he didn't have taken the stock for it. 23%, so he does have nice range
I mean,
going
he's at
on.
full rage right now, and
Ooh,
he's gonna
I
kind of
understand
go
what he
for
was
some.
going for, but 0%. Biddy.
The percentage
he knows
wasn't
how to
there.
mash
If
out.
it was just a little bit, if he had a little bit more percent,
Maybe that, like,
mid-percent,
50%,
yeah, he
that'd be
could
a
have
cheeky
probably
thing to do,
he could have cheesed him a little bit. I respect that they'll go for it, catch him off guard.
He would have pulled the shoot at.
Biddy's a top level player though, so he's prepared for stuff like that. And gonna just
runs off the stage
forward
with a forward
air. Very
He's
nice.
Absolutely fearless. Once he saw the Gordo come out, he realized like he had a little bit of cooldown before he did another attack because he was in the Gordo animation, so he just able to run right off there and hit him.
Can't quite convert that grab, but it doesn't really matter. He's going to keep Toon Link at mid-percents here. He's going to get him with the grab. Another forward air. And man, that forward smash, if it isn't just so scary, it comes out so slow, but if you get hit,
It comes out so slow, but it's like
it's
you
the
said,
worst.
if it hits,
If
though,
it
it's
hits, it's like one of the most degrading things ever. It's almost as bad as getting hit by like a Warlock punch, I feel like. And Bryce just has such a good way of like baiting you into landing into it.
And we saw he's been doing like
He
really
did it
nice
earlier.
stage with having people land into it. I've been surprised because it's just so much warm up. But then people see how long he's taking it, and when he starts to charge it, your first response is, all right, it's gonna take him so long to swing down. I just want to run and like stuff the attack. But like, you're much better off just letting him land, let the lag of like making the landing, and then punish it.
Look
They
at
just do not
that, and
understand
Wispy not going to be enough to help Biddy get that kill. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with that, but that's why I was talking about the high percent, and if they went to Duck Hunt, I feel like Bryce could live forever, and he's going to,
But
wow.
that, like I said that before about the ceiling being low, ends up taking it, and I guess this wasn't a 3 out of 5.
No,
I'm surprised.
Bryce
I thought,
taking it. Holy cow.
I definitely thought semis we were going to start implementing that. So that's a shame. Those guys are definitely best 3. Those guys